Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast, brought to you by English Finders. I'm Emilia, and I'm thrilled to have you join us for another exciting episode.
And I'm Brian. We're here to help you improve your English skills with practical tips, engaging conversations, and lots of fun along the way.
Today's episode is going to be all about how to improve your English communication skills. Whether you're looking to enhance your speaking, listening, or overall confidence, we've got you covered.
That's right, Emilia. We'll be diving deep into effective strategies, sharing some real-life dialogues, and, of course, introducing some key vocabulary words that will help you communicate more effectively.
So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and get ready to take your English communication skills to the next level. But before we get started, let's quickly go over what we have lined up for today's episode.
First, we'll discuss the importance of good communication skills and share some key strategies you can start using right away. Then, we'll present a real-life dialogue between two friends to illustrate these techniques in action.
After that, we'll introduce you to 5 key vocabulary words and phrases related to our discussion. And finally, we'll wrap things up with a quick recap and some final thoughts.
We're excited to share these tips with you, so let's jump right in. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and leave us a review to let us know what you think.
Let's dive into our main topic for today, how to improve English communication skills. Communication skills are vital not just for language learners, but for everyone. Whether you're speaking with friends, presenting at work, or traveling, good communication can make all the difference.
Absolutely, Emilia. Let's start by discussing why good communication skills are so crucial. Effective communication can open doors to new opportunities, help you build stronger relationships, and boost your confidence. It allows you to express your ideas clearly and understand others better.
Exactly. And improving these skills can be a game changer, especially for non-native English speakers. So, let's get into some key strategies to help our listeners improve their English communication skills.
First up is practice. This might seem obvious, but regular practice is essential. Try to speak English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. You can find language exchange partners, join conversation clubs, or even talk to yourself about your day.
Yes, practice is key. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process. Another important strategy is expanding your vocabulary. The more words you know, the easier it will be to express yourself. Try to learn a few new words every day and use them in sentences.
Listening actively is another crucial skill. When you listen, really focus on understanding the speaker's message. Pay attention to their tone, body language, and the words they use. This will help you respond more effectively and keep the conversation flowing.
Engaging in conversations is also important. Don't just wait for others to talk to you. Initiate conversations. Ask open-ended questions that require more than a yes or no answer. This will give you more opportunities to practice speaking and listening.
Technology can be a great aid as well. There are numerous apps, websites, and tools designed to help improve your communication skills. For example, you can use language learning apps, join online forums, or even record yourself speaking and listen to the playback to spot areas for improvement.
Great point, Brian. And let's not forget about overcoming common challenges. Many people fear making mistakes or being judged. But remember, everyone makes mistakes and most people are understanding and supportive. Building confidence takes time, so be patient with yourself.
To add to that, misunderstandings and miscommunications can happen. When they do, try to clarify the situation calmly. Ask questions if you're not sure about something and don't hesitate to ask for feedback. This will help you improve and avoid similar issues in the future.
Exactly. Now, let's summarize these strategies quickly. 1. Practice regularly. Speak English every day. 2. Expand your vocabulary. Learn and use new words. 3. Listen actively. Focus on understanding the speaker. 4. Engage in conversations. Initiate and participate in discussions. 5. Utilize technology. Use apps and tools to aid your learning. 6. Overcome challenges. Build confidence and clarify misunderstandings.
These strategies can significantly improve your English communication skills if you apply them consistently. Remember, it's all about practice and perseverance. The more you use English in real-life situations, the more natural it will become.
Exactly. And now, to illustrate some of these points, we're going to present a real-life dialogue between two friends. This will show you how effective communication skills can make everyday conversations smoother and more enjoyable. Stay tuned. In this scenario, our friends, Lisa and Liam, are planning a weekend trip. Listen carefully to how they use the strategies we discussed earlier.
Let's set the scene. Lisa and Liam are meeting at a cafe to discuss their upcoming trip.
Hey Liam, I'm so excited about our weekend trip. Have you thought about where we should go?
Hi Lisa. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. How about we go hiking in the mountains? The weather should be perfect this weekend.
That sounds great. I love hiking. But I'm a bit concerned about the drive. Do you know how long it takes to get there?
I checked, and it's about a 3-hour drive. We could leave early on Saturday to avoid traffic. What do you think?
Leaving early sounds like a good plan. Should we also pack some snacks for the road?
Definitely. We can stop by the grocery store on Friday evening and pick up some healthy snacks and drinks. Any specific preferences?
I love fresh fruit and granola bars. Maybe we could also get some sandwiches for lunch.
Good idea. I'll grab some fruit and granola bars, and you can take care of the sandwiches. Is there anything else we need to plan?
We should probably check our hiking gear. Do you have a good pair of hiking boots?
Yes, I do. What about you? Do you need to borrow anything?
I might need to borrow a backpack. Mine is a bit small for a day hike.
No problem. I have an extra one you can use. Should we also decide on a hiking trail? There are a few options we could consider.
Sure. Do you have any recommendations?
I read about a trail called Pine Ridge. It's about 10 miles long and has some amazing views. How does that sound?
That sounds perfect. Let's do Pine Ridge then. I can't wait. Anything else we need to think about?
Maybe we should check the weather forecast again on Friday, just to be sure. Other than that, I think we're all set.
Great. I'm really looking forward to this trip. Thanks for planning it out with me, Liam.
Anytime, Lisa. It's going to be a fantastic weekend.
That was a great example of an effective conversation between two friends. Let's break down some of the key communication techniques they used.
First, notice how they both actively listened to each other. They responded to what the other person said and asked follow-up questions. This kept the conversation flowing and showed that they were engaged.
Yes, and they used open-ended questions, which encouraged more detailed responses. For example, Liam asked, "What do you think?" And "Do you have any recommendations?" instead of just yes or no questions.
They also clarified their plans and preferences, which helped avoid misunderstandings. Lisa mentioned her concern about the drive, and Liam provided the details she needed.
Another important point is how they discussed their preferences and needs openly. Lisa mentioned her food preferences, and Liam offered to bring an extra backpack. This kind of open communication ensures that both parties are on the same page.
Finally, they summarized their plans and confirmed the details. This is a great way to ensure that everyone understands and agrees on the next steps.
Exactly. These techniques, active listening, Asking open-ended questions, clarifying details, discussing preferences, and summarizing plans are all essential for effective communication.
We hope this dialogue helps you see how to apply these techniques in your own conversations. Now, let's move on to the vocabulary section, where we'll introduce some key words and phrases from our discussion.
Let's get started. Our first word is articulate.
Articulate means being able to express thoughts and feelings easily and clearly. When you are articulate, you can convey your ideas in a way that others can understand without confusion.
Example sentence. Lisa is very articulate. She always explains her plans clearly and concisely.
Our second word is eloquence.
Eloquence refers to fluent or persuasive speaking or writing. An eloquent person can use language effectively to convince or move their audience.
Example sentence. Jake's eloquence during the meeting impressed everyone. He made his points clearly and convincingly.
Our third word is assertive.
Assertive means having or showing a confident and forceful personality. Being assertive allows you to express your needs and opinions firmly and respectfully.
Example sentence. Lisa was assertive when she mentioned her concern about the drive. She communicated her needs clearly without being aggressive.
Our fourth word is engage.
Engage means to participate or become involved in something. Engaging in conversations means actively taking part in the discussion and showing interest in what others are saying.
Example sentence. Liam always tries to engage in meaningful conversations, asking questions and sharing his thoughts.
Our final word is clarify.
Clarify means to make a statement or situation less confusing and more comprehensible. When you clarify something, you ensure that everyone understands the message correctly.
Example sentence. Liam clarified the trip details to make sure Lisa understood the plan and was comfortable with it.
Let's quickly recap the words and their meanings. Articulate. Able to express thoughts and feelings easily and clearly. Eloquence. Fluent or persuasive speaking or writing. Assertive. Having or showing a confident and forceful personality. Engage. Participate or become involved in. Clarify. Make a statement or situation less confusing and more understandable. Using these words in your daily conversations can significantly enhance your communication skills. Try to practice them and incorporate them into your speech.
And remember, expanding your vocabulary is a continuous process. The more words you learn and use, the more articulate and eloquent you'll become in your communication.
That's it for our vocabulary section. We hope these words and examples help you in your journey to improve your English communication skills.
We've covered a lot today, so let's take a moment to recap the key points from this episode.
First, we talked about the importance of good communication skills and why they're crucial for personal and professional growth. We shared strategies to improve these skills, such as practicing regularly, expanding your vocabulary, listening actively, engaging in conversations, utilizing technology, and overcoming common challenges.
Then, we presented a real-life dialogue between two friends planning a weekend trip. This illustrated how effective communication techniques, like active listening, asking open-ended questions, clarifying details, discussing preferences, and summarizing plans, can make everyday conversations smoother and more enjoyable.
We also introduced 5 key vocabulary words: articulate, eloquence, assertive, engage, and clarify, along with their meanings and example sentences. These words can help enhance your communication skills when used in your daily interactions.
Remember, improving your communication skills takes time and practice. Don't be discouraged by mistakes. They're part of the learning process. Keep practicing, stay patient, and you'll see progress.
We encourage you to implement the strategies we've discussed today. Try to use the new vocabulary words in your conversations and be mindful of the techniques that can make your communication more effective.
And we'd love to hear from you. Share your experiences and progress with us. Your stories and feedback inspire us and other listeners.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and leave us a review. Your support helps us reach more people and continue providing valuable content.
Join us next time for another exciting episode where we'll discuss another interesting topic to help you improve your English skills. Until then, keep practicing and stay motivated.
Thank you for tuning in. We hope you found today's episode helpful and enjoyable. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.